Cimoooooooo! What's going on, guys? It's Cimo, and welcome back to yet another deck building challenge. Now, if you're new to this series, what we do is we take a different stipulation on deck building in each individual episode, and we only have 10 minutes to build these decks before going into a best of one with some of your favorite content creators. If you haven't already seen the other episodes, I'd highly recommend checking them out. But for this episode, we have a very popular Yu-Gi tuber on today, the one, the only, Mr. Paul from TeamAPS. How you doing, Paul?
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Of course. So, are you ready for the challenge?
I am. I've watched a few of the last ones, and they went interestingly, so I'm excited to hear what we've got for today.
Right, so one of the previous episodes, we did spells-only Yu-Gi-Oh! Where we could only use spell cards, and today we're going to be doing something very similar, traps-only. So, how do you feel about this? I think this is a bit of an interesting one.
That's interesting. So the spell one didn't, I guess, really go exactly according to what I would have thought would have been the plan. So I'm actually interested in what you will bring to the trap table versus what I'm gonna bring to the trap table, because I definitely have an idea of it in my head. Like there's trap monsters and there's like really strong traps, so this shouldn't be that hard.
Right. So we're gonna be doing trap cards only. No banned cards this time around. We got 10 minutes to build the deck. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Let's get to the deck building.
Alright, so I've got 10 minutes to make a deck with only trap cards. So this is interesting because I feel like this actually should be easier than spell cards. Basically, I was just going to go with trap monsters. I feel like that's probably the most obvious thing to do. But, I mean, I could maybe also use stuff that has tokens. So I have to first just, of course, search for traps. And I guess most trap monsters tend to be normal traps, right? So that would make sense, and then I suppose I could just hit and summon. Oh, well, wait, if I use this, then I'm gonna also have stuff that like just summons cards to the field, so maybe like this card. Oh wait, this card is still treated. Wait, what? That doesn't work? Oh god, okay, hold on. Still treated. Okay, so this isn't gonna work. So I'm gonna have to actually think of a few. Are there more options? Oh god, okay, never mind. So I think I have an idea then.
All right, guys, so traps only, 10 minutes on the clock, and here we go. Okay, so one thing I want to do when it comes to traps is I want to take cards that actually have, that are monsters, like trap monsters, right? Because I think it makes a lot of sense to go that route, because if we can get monsters that actually have attack power, then it should be easier for us to be able to win because we can like hit in with these types of cards. So Paleozoic's what I'm thinking first. We can just throw a bunch of these in here to start. Canadia's good, Dinomicious is good, Olenoides is actually exceptionally good. Pakai is like a trade-in, Morella is like, it sends, so that's pretty good. Leoncolia, I'm not sure if we're gonna go with that. Hallucinogenia is not that great, and neither is Aldonia, but I just wanna throw all those in here for now, and there's gotta be some other monsters in here too, so I need to see what else. We have like Abyss Stingray, special summon this as an effect monster. It's 1900 attack. Okay, that's pretty good. It also can't be killed in battle. Let's see. I need to figure out level 5 slash. I need to figure out how they determine. Oh, here we go. Maybe this slash will help. Okay, I think this will give me token cards now. So let's see, what else can we... I know Embodiment of Apopus is 1600, 1800, so that's pretty good. Maybe we'll throw a couple of those in there to start.
I will just go for mostly Paleozoic monsters because that's, you know, that's easy. It makes sense. Best Paleozoic monster, probably Dinomicious, right? Paleozoic Canadia won't actually be very useful because it only affects monsters, and we're not gonna have too many of those. Let's see. Aldonia though could work really well. I could also do Hallucinogenia. I got 8.5 minutes left. All right. Target one face up on that side of the field. This could be useful. Let's see. What about this? Target a banished card. That probably won't help. Send a trap from my deck to the grave. This could help. Paleozoic Olenoides. Target a spell or trap on the field and destroy it. Oh yes, that'll be useful. And discard a Paleo card and draw 2 cards. Okay, so I've got a basic Paleo engine here. I think this is a pretty good start. Okay, with 8 minutes left, I think all I have to do now is just find a way to counter whatever Alex's other traps will be. And I think Heavy Storm Duster is probably the best way to do that. I mean, it's a trap, and it destroys traps. It can destroy 2 spell and traps on the field. Can't get my battle phase. Is there a stronger trap that does any of this stuff?
I'm curious to see what else here. We have some Altergeist ones. Special summon this as an effect monster. If summoned this way, other Altergeist traps you control can't be destroyed. So again, that's like another like decent one, I suppose. I guess that's like stronger than the Paleozoics. I guess the trade-off is the Paleozoics actually can like summon themselves, so you can generate like more advantage. Summon 2 plant tokens. We're not allowed to use the extra deck, so that actually makes it a bit difficult. So we got to get like some really beefy trap monsters here. So let's see, Dimension Reflector, that seems a bit weird. First Aid Squad, target a normal, we don't have any normal monsters, so we can't do that. How much time do we have? We're already at 2 minutes in. Okay, that is not, it's going really quickly. Send 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard special, that sounds terrible. Metal Reflect Slime, the thing is with Reflect Slime, it's actually like kind of big in defense, and I'm not sure if walls are the correct way to go, but maybe they will be, we'll have to see. We'll just throw it in there for the time being.
Mirror Force? A Mirror Force card would be good, although most trap monsters get summoned in attack position, I think. So I mean, there's going to be attacking. We have to attack to finish the duel, so that shouldn't be too hard. Would Drowning Mirror Force be better though, since because it's a trap thing, a lot more attacks will be direct? I'm gonna take the chance and go with it.
There's a lot of trap monsters, actually, like a lot. Statue of Anguish pattern. If summoned this way, this cannot be targeted by an opponent's card effect while you control another trap card that is a monster. If a card's special summon for your spell traps is while this card is a monster, you can target... Wait a minute. If this can't be targeted by an opponent's card effects while you control another trap card that's a monster. If a card is special summoned from your spell and trap zone to the monster zone while this card is a monster, target a card on the field and destroy it. That seems really good. It doesn't have any attack power, but that's like better than Metal Reflect Slime because that actually can like generate us advantage.
Solemn cards make sense, right? Maybe they don't make sense. Well, let's see. So Solemn Scolding, it can be only set card. That's not going to work. But Solemn Judgments themselves make sense, right? And I guess I wouldn't really be needing Solemn Strike. A Warning? Does Warning work on traps that summon themselves? I'm not sure, so I'm not going to take that chance. Okay. Alright, now this is one that this is a card that I am not so sure about. Red Reboot. It can negate a trap card, but it will also give the opponent more trap cards, but then they can't activate any more trap cards, so I think that's okay. And then I've also got, if that's the case, we can go with Wiretap, since it's technically better than, I think that would be a better card to use than 7 Tools of the Bandit. And, yeah, okay, so I still feel like I'm missing something. How much time do I have left?
Let's see, what else? Swamp Mirror is a 1800. Okay, that's not too bad either. Let's see. There is First Monarch, Golden Apples. When you take battle damage, gain life points equal. Gain life points, that's like fine, I suppose. There's Phantom Knights. Shade Brigandine is 0, so that doesn't help. A lot of Phantom Knights cards. What else do we have? Prime Monarch, Tiki Curse, 1800. While this card is an effect monster, if another trap that is a monster battles an opponent's monster after damage, destroy them. Oh my god, that's insane. What's Tiki's Soul do? If another trap you control as monster be destroyed by your opponent's card, and you can set it in the spell and trap. Those seem really good. Like, again, he's been on the weaker side, but I think that's actually really, really strong.
I want more trap monsters. Metal Reflect Slime, maybe? Could that be a useful card? Summons in defense position. Special summon. Okay, maybe if I type in special summon this card, would that be? Will that get me to more? Ah, okay, yes, sweet. Finally, that's what I needed to type in. All right, so what do I have? This card is special summon too. So okay, there won't be any link monsters. I can only summon that in the main phase. That's weird. What's this do? Summons it as a machine. Once returned to your main phase. Okay, well I won't have anything to... Ah, geez. All these cards are just not the best. Although Abyss Stingray is not bad. It can actually be a beater. It's just a 1900 attacking thing. I'm already at 38 cards, so this doesn't look like it'll be too difficult.
So our deck is looking good here. I think we got a pretty decent amount of monsters. So now the question is, where do we go from here? We could go for cards like Trap Stun. Trap Stun would be interesting because it could be a way to like potentially shut down Paul's plays. Royal Decree is a bit interesting here because if Royal Decree activates, like, does that just, and that resolves, does that just like win the game? Ooh, that kind of changes things a lot. Now I'm curious, maybe we need like Solemn Judgment to like counteract if Paul's gonna be playing this. Maybe we need Wiretap. I think Wiretap could be a good one as well. It doesn't destroy it, but it shuffles it into the deck. Do we need like Heavy Storm Duster, maybe? Storm Duster could be a good one. We have a lot of cards here. Okay, so let's get rid of the bad Paleozoics, because I know we don't need those.
I think I've come up with the best tech card. Unending Nightmare. Because a lot of this stuff will probably be face up on the field, I think I can take my chances with this card and I'll be able to blow up stuff really easily. I feel like I'm missing something though. I mean, it's weird because you don't really get to use hand traps and you don't get to use spells. Is there any draw power that I could use? There's like a factory mass production. Oh no, but it has to send monsters from my hand, so that's not gonna work. There's not really draw power. I mean, I could go for maybe something like Reckless Greed and just draw 2 cards and not to skip. I don't know. And there's no Call of the Haunted, so I can't really bring too many things back.
How much time do we have now? We have 4 minutes and 55 seconds, so just over halfway. What other good traps are going to... I'm trying to think of, like, maybe do we need, like, Red Reboots? Red Reboot could be... Oh, my God. Like, it could be, like, Red Reboot into Red Reboot into... Oh, my God. That could be horrible. Okay, like, that's fine, I suppose. I don't know how much, like, destruction there's gonna be. Like, we don't have a lot of removal, so I'm curious if we need to play, like, battle traps. Like, do we need to play stuff like Mirror Force and go, like, OG like that, just so we have some sort of defense?
If they're just generic, like, trap card support, I want to say no, but... Chain Whirlwind. Actually, only when a card in the field is destroyed by a card effect, select 2. This could be useful. I'll think about it. Let's see. Your opponent activate something by paying life. No, that's not gonna work. I could use Dark Bribe, but I mean, I think I already have Solemn, so it should be fine mostly. Right?
I think we should decide on a monster lineup here. I like Olenoides because it goes after the back row. I don't think we need Pacaya. Morella can set us up to generate more advantage. I don't think we need the Altergeist one either. I think Embodiment of Apopus might be okay to make the cut. Canadia sets stuff face down, but I don't think that's actually very good. Dinomicious is good because it can banish, so I think we might just settle on that. Wow, this is tough. There's a lot of really weird cards that we can have here. Oh my God, what's that one card?
Fairy Wind. Destroy as many face-up spells and traps, and then we take damage. I'm not sure if that's exactly... This could be a funny card, actually. Full House. Target 2 other face-up spell and trap cards and 3 set spell and trap cards in the field and destroy them. Okay, I might do that. Well, what's Fake Trap? I want to run Fake Trap. That could actually really be a good thing. It could protect me. It can actually save all of my trap cards at once, and that's a pretty... Actually, that's a pretty good sale.
Malevolent Catastrophe. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy all spell and traps on the field. Maybe we go with Malevolent Catastrophe too, because it's basically like Heavy Storm Duster. That could be pretty strong. Let's see, what else do we do here? I think this is pretty good. I don't think we play the Swamp Mirror. Let's see, you declare an attribute. I guess that's like slightly better than Embodiment of Apopus because it's like a bigger beater. Okay, we're at 45 cards now. I'm kind of liking this, but I'm also like terrified at the same time. There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong here, and I feel like we need to go in the counter trap department to like find more things that can like negate traps. Like Dark Bribe might actually be good, because if we have as many counter traps as possible to stop like Paul's counter traps, this could get into like a counter trap war. And that's what scares me about the whole thing. Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna run Scrapper and Scarecrow. Okay, so I got a minute and a half left, so I have to take a couple of cards out of here. I'll take out a Metal Reflect Slime. I'm not gonna bother with Chain Whirlwind. I think I like Straight Flush more than Full House. I'll use, almost at 1 minute, I'll use another couple of copies of Fake Trap. We'll do 2 of them. I'm not gonna do 1 red reboot. And let's see, what else can I take out here? 1 wiretap. And alright, I have less than a minute left, so I have to take 2 cards out. I think the 2 cards that I will drop will be this Paleozoic monster and maybe this thing. Okay, well, I think I've got it. So it's basically going to be a trap monster deck, but I'm going to have a lot of trap negation and sort of a lot of trap protection. I'm hoping this will all work out. So, yeah, we'll see. I think I've got some good surprises in store for Alex here. So let's sort this out. And, actually, can you sort just a trap monster deck? Anyway, I think I'm ready. I think this is going to be good. I'll see you guys in the duel.
I don't think we play Trap Stun. I think Trap Stun's actually too slow, just because of the fact that there's counter traps, so we need stuff that's actually going to be able to work at spell speed 3. Decree can just win the game, though, if we get an established position. I think Stormduster's fine just to be able to hit some back row instantly or, like, force something out. We have a 45-card deck. Honestly, one of the things I'm kind of... Like, if Decree resolves and there's no way to out it, if it becomes, like, a battle of top decking or whoever's monsters are on the board, whoever has the most cards should win if it gets down to like decking out first. So maybe having over 40 isn't the worst idea. I guess it depends on the board state and how things are at that point. But maybe actually having a little bit over 40 isn't the worst idea. I'm kind of happy with this. Like, this looks pretty decent. I don't know if I need these swamp mirrors. How many monsters do I have? 3, 6, 9... 12. I don't think I need these swamp mirrors. I think I have enough monsters, honestly. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 monsters is pretty healthy. I honestly just want the Mirror Force because I'm a little bit afraid of, like, if it gets to the point where I can't out his board. Man, this is going to be... Ooh, this is going to be weird. 42 cards, though. I kind of feel good about that. This is going to be, This is going to be interesting. Yeah, I think we just go with the 42. I don't think I'm going to play these Malevolent Catastrophes. Yeah, this is interesting. I feel like he could even go a burn route as well, and that could make things even difficult. Oh man, I'm kind of nervous about this. How much time do we have? We have 35 seconds. Is there anything else really? I'm not too sure. I don't really have any like continuous traps other than like Decree. Just taking a quick look here. I don't think there's really anything else too crazy here. I think this is probably going to be what we go with. This is going to be interesting, for sure. I'm really excited to see how this is going to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and lock in my decision here. We've got about 7 seconds left on the clock, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like we got a lot of the best trap monsters. We have a lot of different things going on here. We've got a lot of the counter traps to help combat his. I'm excited. This is going to be interesting for sure. So let's go ahead and reconnect with Paul and see just how he did. All right, guys, so we're back with Paul from TeamAPS. Paul, I don't know about you. This is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, okay, so I have some interesting things that I took some liberties with guessing.
Okay.
About some strategies, we'll say.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's going to be a lot of counterplay to this, because one of the things I love about doing these is not only do you have to think about how you build your deck, but you have to think about how your opponent's going to build theirs and how you have to counter it. And with traps specifically, there's a lot more options, I think, than most challenges have that can happen. So
yeah, it kind of feels inherent to the nature of
course,
card, 'cause,
right? You know, I used the word counter about like 5 times in that last sentence. So Yeah.
Is that a hint about what I can expect?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I expect to see a lot of chain link 7s going on in this, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Good luck, buddy. I'm curious to see what route you ended up taking with this.
All right, so the rock, paper, scissors?
Yep, go for it. Oh, we won it. Okay, I think that's going to matter a lot. I'm gonna go first.
It's like going first is good for a completely different reason than like normal Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right, but the thing. Oh wow, this could actually be really interesting. See, one interesting thing about this though is I'm not gonna say anything. Okay. I am. Well, you know, since this is the nature of what we're doing, unsurprisingly, this is going to be my opening play. So
well,
go ahead.
Well, that's just fine. Oh, okay. What monsters can I summon? Let's see. We'll start with, I'm thinking what's probably going to be the same thing.
Okay. See, so what was interesting that I was thinking about this is the fact that, and now that you've set these, I can feel okay saying this. Evenly matched is a trap.
This is true.
So,
and I'm kind of horrified at the thought.
Right.
But I don't think it'll be the end all.
Right. So, I'm thinking if I have anything on end phase here.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because we are playing trap, so this could matter.
Like end phase is the one time when everything actually gets activated.
Right, I know. So, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use Storm Duster.
Oh, unsurprising.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll hit 2 random ones. Of course, I roll a 6. So we're gonna hit this one over here, and we're going to hit this one right here.
Darn it. Well,
this will reveal the strategy. Let's see it.
Oh man. I guess this has to go.
Fake trap.
Because,
okay.
Yeah,
that's actually pretty smart. I didn't think about that. Okay.
I wish it was one of those effects where I could just apply it, but no, I have to act.
Right. Okay. Still in end phase. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Tiki Curse.
And while it's an effect monster, if another trap card battles, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it becomes a monster. So we're gonna go ahead and move this into our main monster zone here. And I'm also going to activate Abyss Stingray.
Oh, wow, okay. So you went for, I'm thinking kind of a similar strategy to me.
Okay, yeah. I'll be curious to see if where this ends up going. But, all right, so we're going to draw here. Anything on draw or standby?
Nothing.
Okay. So at least by doing that in end phase, I stopped any sort of counter trap shenanigans, which is why I did that. But you could still have trap monsters, and I think that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. There will be some trap monsters getting summoned.
Right, so that's what's going to be very interesting about where this goes. So I think I'm just going to go straight to battle phase. And let's go ahead and declare an attack with this Tiki Curse and see what you got.
You have activated my trap card.
Oh, shocker! Oh,
Drowning Mirror Force.
Drowning Mirror Force. Okay, so you also thought about Mirror Forces.
I went with this one specifically because I figured since we're going to be using trap cards, there's going to be a lot of times where like attacks will just go directly.
Sure.
So I was like, I can actually resolve this. Not that it's really any better than normal Mirror Force since it's all traps, but
It could matter, but in response to that, I too have a trap card, and I'm going to activate Wiretap to attempt to negate your Drowning Mirror Force.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's gonna have to be that.
Wow, I'll hit your Wiretap with the Storm Duster. Okay.
Yeah, I know. That was gonna be like my protection.
Sure. So it's gonna be 1800 direct.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's such a good effect too. It's 1800 and it can like have other trap monsters destroy stuff. That's crazy. And then 1900 if this Stingray goes through.
I will. Go ahead and activate my Unending Nightmare.
Okay.
And target your Abyss Stingray.
Okay.
Since it's actually still treated as a trap.
Right.
Unlike some of the newer ones, it seems. Let's pay my 1,000.
So I'm thinking if I have a response here. I have a card, this card's set, but I don't know how this interacts with some things, so I'm kind of actually nervous to use it. In theory, I thought it was actually really good, but I think it might actually be the worst card ever.
Let's take our chances.
No, I don't think I will. So I will just let you go ahead
enough.
and destroy my Stingray. So we'll go to main phase 2, and I guess we'll just go ahead and set one and pass, and we'll pass it over to you.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I have nothing to use during the end phase, but let's see. I will go ahead and pay 1,000 to activate my Unending Nightmare.
Okay.
And I'm going to target your Tiki Curse.
Okay, I'll let it go. You can have it. It's fine.
Let's see.
Unending Nightmare is a good one.
It was a risk I decided to take because I wasn't actually sure how many face-up spell and traps there would be.
Sure.
But all right, let's see. Do I want to? This is a bit of a risk, but jeez. Okay.
It's hard. It's really difficult.
I mean, it's just like traps as a resource are so much different.
Right.
I feel. I'm gonna play this one safe.
Okay.
Oh god, actually, I don't know if it's safe, but
okay.
I'm gonna play this one safe in my turn.
Okay.
Or go to my end phase.
On your end phase, I'm going to use Paleozoic Olenoides, and I'm going to target the card that you just set.
Jeez. Okay, I think that's fine.
Okay.
That was my Paleozoic Pacaya.
I think it's Pacaya. Yeah.
Yeah, goodbye Paleozoic Pacaya.
Okay, now the question is, do I want to do what I'm thinking I want to do next? You're at one card in your back row. I feel like you kind of have to do it, so it might actually force something out from you. So, yeah, okay.
What is this magical card?
Okay, I'm gonna flip it now because I think it's gonna force a response from you. I'm gonna flip Royal Decree.
Oh my god. No, what? Whoa. Okay.
Do you have any response to this? Keep in mind that I'm at higher life points and I have more cards in my deck.
So...
There's also a Paleozoic monster in the graveyard, I will say.
So let's see here. If I chain Unending Nightmare here, though... Will it be negated by Decree?
No, because Decree hasn't resolved yet.
Yeah. I'll pay my 1,000.
Okay.
For my Unending Nightmare.
All right. You also got to chain block my Olenoides, too, so...
Yeah, I do not
If anything, that would be another reason just to do it, but... Yeah, Royal Decree, I was thinking that's like my ace in the hole kind of card, but
I thought about it, too. Wait, so were you going to try to, like, summon it when you already had trap monsters out?
Yeah, but I wasn't sure about the interaction with that, so I decided not to. Because they're still treated as traps, so I wasn't sure if they'd be negated and, like, not be on the field anymore.
Okay, well...
You know, in my vast expertise as a trap monster aficionado,
Yeah. There's gonna be the guy in the comments who, like, actually is.
I'm actually excited, though, because then people are gonna tell us where we could have done something differently, so it's fine, though. I mean, it's like, I have limited knowledge in this field, so whatever.
Let's see, I'm going to set 1.
Shocker.
And 2. I will set some cards.
Okay.
And we're gonna go to end phase.
Okay, on your end phase, I'm gonna use Paleozoic Morella.
I will... Alright, so this is the one...
This is the one that Foolish Burial's another Paleozoic.
God, Paleozoics are... Okay,
It's tough.
I'm going to... So I can activate my Paleozoic first, right?
If you...
If I wanted to use it.
I believe so? Let me see.
Because I'm turned player.
Correct. Your turn play.
And
well,
they're
you.
both optional.
Yes. So I mean, you would have. Yes, I believe you would. Yes, because it says when a trap card is activated. So yeah, a trap card has been activated. So.
I will activate, or I'll use my Pacaya.
Okay.
And I'm going to summon it as a normal monster.
Sure. And so, so I cannot use my Paleozoic because I believe you chain because you chain block mine. I believe.
I think so. I think so.
Because it's not like, I don't think it counts as like activating still. I think that if I remember my,
Yeah.
I didn't do many paleo mirrors, but anyway, I still get to resolve Morella.
Oh, lucky you didn't do paleo mirrors.
Yeah.
'Cause that actually sounds like about the worst.
Right. Can it be any paleo? Let's see. Send one it's any trap. Okay. So let's go. I'll just send another Morella then. That's fine. We're gonna get loaded up. All right, my turn now. Let's see what we can get here. That's a decent one. Anything on draw or standby?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set one and pass. Go ahead.
Let's see. I will.
What do you got on end phase?
During the end phase.
You got something on end phase. Let's see it.
I will activate.
He's got the Stingray. Okay.
And do you have any response?
I think I'm gonna chain my Morella that's in grave. If that is fine.
I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay, so I will special summon Morella to the field, and you may go ahead. Unless you have anything else. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay.
No, nothing else. Okay, so he's unaffected by monster effects.
Correct.
And I guess, but these guys don't really have any effects. Anyway,
Right.
so.
See, that's the thing. Paleozoics aren't treated as traps, so I don't think Decree interacts with them on the field. So I think that was like what I was worried about.
Alright, if that's the case, I will... Oh god, you still got another Morella.
I have a Morella and an Olenoides, so I got a lot.
See, that's interesting. It actually makes it hard for me to activate traps.
Exactly, right. That's what's so interesting about this.
I think Abyss Stingray is going to be MVP for this game.
It's anything that's
Just 'cause
bigger
it
than a
at least has the
Paleozoic
stats.
is going to be bigger than MVP for this game.
Alright, well, I will enter my battle phase.
Sure.
And we'll attack with my Picaya.
Sure.
On your Morella.
Gets banished because it was summoned, and then you can attack with your Stingray.
And Stingray will attack directly.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the 19.
And I'll go to main phase 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go to end phase.
Okay. Nothing on end phase. So
I'll end my turn.
Yes. Ooh. That's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and set one and pass. No surprise.
During your end phase,
Okay.
I don't think I want to. Yeah, I won't. Yeah, okay, I'll just take my turn.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna go to the battle phase.
Okay.
Roll, stand by main.
That's fine. You're fine.
I'll go to battle phase.
Sure.
And I'm going to attack with my Stingray.
I will take that attack.
And I'll attack with my Picaya.
I will take that one as well.
Alright, I'm going to end my battle phase.
Okay. Evenly matched. Just
Main
kidding.
phase two, yeah. That's what I was afraid of. I actually, spoiler, I didn't run evenly matched.
I didn't either. I'll say I didn't think about it till right when I decided if I wanted to go first or second.
I didn't think about it until you mentioned
That
it.
would have been such a blowout. Oh my god.
He's going second is suddenly like
Right.
nuts.
Yeah.
I'll set a card face down.
Okay.
And
Sure.
end my turn.
Nothing on end phase.
Or at least, okay.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna set one and pass. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll draw for turn.
Okay, I have a feeling a big turn's gonna come up here.
So this scares me because it's like, what do you have?
Exactly.
Well,
Oh my god.
I'll take my chances and go to the battle phase.
Okay.
I will attack directly with Abyss Stingray.
Okay, in response to that attack, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna activate Statue of Anguish Pattern.
Okay, so this is the one where it can't be targeted. Oh god, it's got 2500 defense.
Big butt.
Well, I'll use my.
Got
I
those.
think about how I want to do this.
You got
'cause
those.
it's
You got
actually-
those traps back there. Oh.
This is interesting because I have a hunch about what you might have set, and I'll use Solemn Judgment.
Okay, so you're gonna pay half.
So I will pay 1,600 life points.
Okay. In response to your Solemn Judgment, I'm going to activate... oh god, how do I want to do this? In response to your Solemn Judgment, which of these makes more sense? I'm going to activate...
I have a hunch.
I'm going to activate Red Reboot.
Okay, well, as it happens, I have a trap for that too.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I will pay half my life
Okay.
to activate
Oh, he's got one of his own!
from my hand.
Okay, well, I'm going to pay...
Please tell me you don't have... No!
half of my life points for my Solemn Judgment.
Dang, I knew this would happen. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. We had the same trap.
Do you have the third trap negate to win the game?
I don't.
Oh, he doesn't have it! Oh my god. Okay, so chain resolves.
Okay.
Judgment negates reboot.
Okay.
Which
so
then
my reboot's negated.
Reboot. My reboot resolves, negating your judgment. It sets it back down, unfortunately, but
And
you
now
get to
I
set a
get-
trap from your deck.
And I also cannot use any more traps. for the
Correct.
rest
And
of
then
the game.
my statue will go ahead and summon itself to the field, so I'll go ahead and put that in defense.
Well, I'm going to...
Oh my god.
Set
I
to
thought
my
I was
field.
done. I did not think you... I was hoping, I'm like, please don't have the third counter trap.
Ah, jeez. Man, okay. Well, I'm going to get... what trap?
You get any
This
trap
actually-
in your deck.
Yeah,
I
I
literally
know,
just
this
gave
is-
you a Rhoda for your deck, Paul. Come on.
That's the question, though. It's like, what trap is the trap to get? Let me look at your field real quick.
It's
so
not pretty.
You've got plenty of paleos back there. Or, well, in there.
I got 2 Paleos in grave.
But I guess in order to do that, you'll need to use a trap.
Correct.
So maybe the safest thing...
Your Unending Nightmare is also turned offline, which makes me feel good.
I think I'm going to get...
Another Unending Nightmare? Oh, how nice of you.
I will get a heavy
Storm Duster. That's a good one. That's a good one.
and set it to my field.
All right. Would you like to redeclare your attack, sir?
I would not.
You sure?
as it
I would really like
happens.
you to redeclare into my Statue of Anguish pattern.
Gonna go to main phase 2.
Sure.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. I'll draw. Anything standby?
Nothing.
Main one. Well, I guess I'll just set one and pass and lose to your Heavy Storm Duster here.
Yes, during your end phase, I will activate my Heavy Storm Duster.
Sure.
And will target your back row and your statue.
In response, I will chain a Paleozoic. So I think we're gonna go with... I mean, I don't think it matters at this point, but I guess we'll just go ahead with Morella if it summons itself.
Yes, that works.
I don't think it's working. Why is it not working?
Wait, what? Oh god.
Sorry. For some reason, it wasn't letting me, like, add Morella to the field, so I was gonna add it to my hand to put it out. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Your card is going to resolve. I basically needed Red Reboot in that instance to, like, not lose there.
Oh, you ran Dark Bribe. I considered Dark Bribe, actually.
Yeah, I figured just all the counter traps would be good.
And I'll take my turn. So I just need... Okay, so this should work. I
Should.
will enter my battle phase.
Yes, sir.
And my Paleozoic Pekaya will attack
Yep.
your Morella.
And Stingray is gonna
Stingray
swing
will
in
be
for the game. Oh,
MVP.
man. Oh, man. I thought, going first, I thought that was gonna be so good, but I guess not. But yeah, that Unending Nightmare came in real clutch, for sure.
Unending Nightmare was MVP.
That card definitely overperformed. I didn't even consider Unending Nightmare, in all honesty, but because I didn't think we were going to play a lot of continuous traps, but then I forgot that the other monsters count as traps still.
Yeah,
so-
that was like my main counterplay. with
Right,
that,
precisely. So
thinking-
that's one thing that I didn't even consider, but I think that was good. Our strategies were probably pretty similar, though, aside from that. It seems like they were anyway.
It seemed like the Royal Decree was a big... Like, that was an interesting... Because it crossed my mind, but I was like,
Again, like I said, like I had that turn 1, but I wasn't sure how Royal Decree interacted with the trap monster since they're still trap cards. So like I could have like technically gone like Tiki, Stingray, and then Decree, and then if that worked, then like that basically would have just won the game on its own.
Yeah, that is true.
But that's assuming. But that's assuming that it wouldn't like make them not monsters anymore. I don't know how that works, to be honest. So.
Yeah,
but
it sounds like a 2007 ruling.
Yeah, it sounds like something that people in the comments will definitely get on my case about if I didn't do that. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that thoroughly. That was crazy. That like warped my brain, dude. That was nuts.
I knew there would be a big turn.
Yeah,
I knew there would be like one turn where it's just like, okay, who's got the song, who's got the reboot, who's got the wiretap.
Right.
Like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but guys, that's gonna do it for this deck building challenge. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already checked out the other, I think we've done 5 up to this point. Be sure to watch those as well because they're just as entertaining as this. Any final thoughts, Paul?
I could never do this in real life. I don't think I don't know how do paleo players do it? Please, paleo players, tell me. How do you live this life? I mean, technically it's not the same thing. But it's pretty close.
Yeah, I was playing ABC and Zodiac during that format, so I mean, hats off to the people who played Paleo Mirrors. That's all I got to say. But guys,
if you can get through a Paleo Mirror, you're something else.
For sure, for sure. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.